Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I hope you're having an amazing day. Even if it's not morning where you are, good morning. Good day. Good day, y'all. Good day. So much going on. Christmas has just passed. Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa is up on us if you celebrate Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. I think Hanukkah is also complete, but happy Hanukkah. And of course, we are going into 2023. Yay! So, this morning, the chat is the chat on YouTube is it's going, and there are things in the chat that I'm like tiptoeing around because I know not everybody is aware of the same things or have the same beliefs. So I'm tiptoeing around my chat in the on YouTube Live this morning. If you would like to join us on, if you would like to join us live every Monday and Wednesday at noon Central, you can join us on YouTube. You can join us by calling in 845-277-9131. You can join in on the chat. You can call in and ask questions regarding life, love. I was going to say liberty, life, love, career, finances, any aspect of your life, as well as or connect with a loved one on the other side. Speaking of loved ones on the other side, I'm just going to move this for a moment here. Back up a little bit, get a little bit more cozy in here. Let's get this pillow out of the way. Okay. Or no, the pillow's like, nope, I'm here today. Get out of here, pillow. It's not going anywhere. See if we can do that. One more time. Oi, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. So, speaking of loved ones on the other side, all weekend I have been hearing this name. The name is Lenora. It's not Nora, it is Lenora, and this person is definitely on the other side. So if you know somebody by the name of Lenora on the other side, she is stopping in to say hello. The songs that I've been hearing all weekend, hopefully I will remember some of them. I need a man with a strong hand. I need a man with a strong hand. A lover with an easy touch. Somebody who will not go in a heated rush. Okay. Oh my gosh, Kathy, that is awesome. So right away in the chat, Kathy says, my beloved grandma is named Lenora. I love that, Kathy. Well, your grandma's here and she is been here all weekend. I think she started talking to me, not talking, but like just saying her name on Thursday. And then this morning she keeps reminding me to say that. So if somebody else has a grandparent or a loved one on the other side named Lenora, it doesn't mean that's not that your loved one is not here also. I believe that one name can be for several people. Okay. And then the other song I'm hearing is Yo Diggity. I wanna Yo Diggity. I wanna something it up. I don't think it's slurp it up. Diggity. Yo dog. I like the way you work it. Okay. I like the way you work it. Yo diggity. I want to bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. Yes, I want to bag it up. All right. And I think we know what that song is. Either we know it or we don't. We're going to move on. I want a man with a slow hand. Um, a lover that won't come and go in a heated rush. Somebody. Okay, that's enough with that song. Also, there were a couple of other songs. As they come to me, I will bring them to you. Now, if these songs were significant to you and a person on the other side, you know that's your peep checking in. If these songs were significant to somebody you know on the other side, you know that is your peep again checking in. Okay. One of the messages I'm getting is oh my gosh. Um, this is crazy, but somebody is going to know what this means. Um, it's just a statement. There's gold in them there. There's gold in them there hills. So I know that that comes from a lot of different things, but somebody listening is going to go, I know exactly who that is. I know exactly who that is. I I know who that is. I know you do. I know somebody is. Hey, Miss Jules. Hey, Kathy. I'm so happy you could join us today. Heather is here. Genevieve is here. Mimi is here. Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. And who else is here? I don't want to forget anybody. If I've forgotten you, please chat again so that I can say hi to you on air because I love when everybody comes into the chat and joins in and says, "Hey." A couple people online have asked me to do some predictions, 2023 predictions, and guess what? Just for you, I am. Hey, Kavita, how are you? I'm going to do some 2023 predictions. Now, I'm just going to allow, kind of channel them. So whatever comes out, comes out. Okay, don't come at me later. If there's a specific area you would like me to channel, like something you want to know about for 2023, that is more of a universal thing, not a personal thing, put it in the chat and I'll try to see what I can get on that. As of right now, the first thing I'm getting for 2023 is that there are going to be, okay, I'm channeling now. Um, excuse me, there are going to be some revolutionary changes, things that we have not seen before. We are going to start to see. This is on a political front, and this is on a judicial front. Sorry about that, folks. Still concussed a little bit. We are going to see changes, very radical and fast acting changes and we are going to see some okay, I need to tell you something right now, folks. I am trying not to ask questions while I am channeling because as I hear this, I'm like, what direction? What direction? What direction are they going in? What direction are these changes? I need to know what direction is this. So as I am getting these messages and sending them through, I'm going to try to turn off my own thought patterns and or questions and just bring the messages. But I am just as inquisitive as you. When I hear radical changes, I want to know, hey, are we going this way or are we going that way? We need to know. So I just as much as you guys want to know some of these answers, I want to know them too. But here we go. Okay. Whew, we're going for 2023. This is going to be an unprecedented year. Let's be a little bit more specific. Okay, Spirit, I'm sorry, you guys. My stomach is like growling. Usually I have my smoothie made by now, and I'm like chugging that down this morning. Didn't do it. Okay, unprecedented changes. We're going to see some judicial changes or some judicial decisions, some judiciary decisions that are unprecedented. Okay, taking back the land, taking back, and I think that has to do with the the judicial decisions is taking back the land. I think I know what that means. It could mean a number of different things, though. So, whatever that might mean for you, write it down and let's see how this pops off in 2023. The next thing they want to say is that as far as weather, we will see the same things that we've seen pretty much since the beginning of the time. Um, as we go into January and then February, we are going to notice a lot of political changes, like the political climate is going to change. And then once we hit February, everything is going to ease up or lighten up. And whatever that means for each individual person is what it means. Um, what else do we see for 2023? You know what? As of right now, this is just what I'm going to say. They want to repeat the same thing. So, what I'm going to say is right now, I think there are some things coming in that we've not seen before that are going to make a huge difference in our systems. Go with it, allow things to unfold the way they do, and let's see what happens here. And we're going to allow that to be what it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, Lenora is your beloved grandmother. I love that. Now I'm going to start taking callers. Okay, callers. If you want to call in, it's 845-277-9131. To the people who are in the call log, thank you so much for being there. Thank you for waiting. Couple quick little bitty things. The first thing is when I say your area code, please let me know your name and where you're calling from. And if you have me on a Bluetooth or a speakerphone, please put your phone to the face just so that the audio is clear. Have one precise, exact question or connection that you would like to make. If you want to connect with somebody on the other side, I just need their first name and their relationship to you. Okay, we're going to go to the call log, and the first caller is 310. 310, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, hello. My name is Susan, and I'm calling from Oklahoma.
Hey, Susan, how can I help you today?
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out if I need to make a move.
I'm guessing you mean residential move?
Yes.
Okay. I hear right away, like it's you do. That's the two words. Those are the only two words they use. They just said you do, you do. You need to make you're needing to make the move. They're saying the sooner the better, but do everything you need to do to secure the property or to secure a property. But you do need to make that move. You do. Don't let fear hinder you. Don't let don't let yourself be don't let the what ifs, the negative what ifs get in the way. Bring all the positive what ifs in and just put one foot in front of the other and keep going, and you're going to be surprised at how everything falls into place. I am going to tell you there's going to be someone or something that comes in that helps you to facilitate this move. Now, the something might be I don't know what something maybe a website that walks you right through everything you need to be, or an organization that helps you to get everything in place that needs to be in place for the move. Like if you're buying a house, funding for the house, something like that. There is going to be something or someone that comes in that helps you completely with this move. And again, it could be a group, an organization, or a someone. I would say they're talking about statistically or statistics, but I hear the word statistically. Statistically, you are going to be, I don't know what they mean by this. You will know what they mean by this. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to tell you they're not elaborating on the word statistic or statistically. I think that's something that you'll understand if or when the time comes and you need it. The other thing they're saying is, once again, they just want to repeat, the sooner you can do this, the better. But make sure, again, you're securing the property, and you should know what that means better than anyone else. Does this message make sense to you, love?
Yes, I'm just curious if that means I need to sell the house or keep the house. I'm trying to understand that.
So when you said, if this means I need to sell the house, I heard yes. Keep the house, I heard a no. So secure the property means maybe make sure it's secure in the sale, that sale is secure before you take that next step. And I feel like and then again, they're using the word statistic or statistically again. So there's something with the sale of the property or the house, and the statistically that is coming through that will help you with this. And maybe the thing that's going to help you is a real estate company or organization. Okay, love? And that makes sense for the money thing that I said earlier too. Okay, beautiful?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, you're so welcome. I hope you have an amazing new year. And anytime you need, please call back in again. I will be happy to help you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Many blessings for the new year.
Oh, you too. Thank you so much. We had a couple people just pop on. Angie. Hey, Angie. Hi, Blessings 7032. How are you? I'm going to get to some online questions in a second. I want you guys to know the people that call in, they sometimes are waiting like 30, 40 minutes before they get their answer, before they get their question. So I try to go back and forth. 520, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Lisa. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Please take me off of any speaker and or Bluetooth. And if I'm speaking in the background, can you please turn that down while we're on air?
Okay, you can't hear me?
No, it's a little gargled.
Or no?
It's a little bit gargled.
Oh my God. Oh no. Well, okay. Let me. Good grief! I didn't realize that. I thought this would come in as good. Okay, can you hear me now?
A little better, but it's not. And I'm hearing.
Oh my God.
I'm hearing myself in the background.
Well, okay. This is my. I'll do it really fast. My neighbor Dan, I have a big crush on him. Does he feel the same way or no?
I instantly, okay, so your neighbor has a crush on you, or you have a crush on your neighbor, and the answer that I'm getting is yes, no, and I'm just going to mute you because there's so much background noise, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to do that. So what I'm getting for, you have a crush on your neighbor. Does he have a crush on you? I hear yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I think he goes back and forth. And not necessarily because of you, but because of where he is at this time and place in his life. He's not sure he wants to take on a whole relationship. I think he's not sure he wants to be in a serious commitment either. So those are things that you need to think about. And I'm just going to say this right now. Don't settle. Don't think, well, this is okay for now, because somebody always catches feelings. One person will be more invested than the other, and it just turns into a mess. And if he's your neighbor and you plan on remaining neighbors, um, don't go into a situation that isn't a surefire situation. And the next thing I'm going to say, which might sound controversial, these are big boys we're dealing with. We're not 16 anymore, passing notes to each other going, do you think, so and so in chemistry likes me? We are full grown adults. I think if a man or a woman likes another man or a woman, we know we are at a point where either they can show their feelings and come correct, or if they are at a point at this age in their life where they cannot effectively communicate their feelings for you, they are not the person for you. That is just what I'm saying. And do not put yourself in a situation where you're flattering this person, not even knowing how they feel. Let them be the man. Let them pursue you. Let them um, take those steps, and you decide from there if that's something you would like. I would say completely back off until you know exactly this person's situation, where they are, and what they want in it. I'm going to go directly to 516. 516, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. It's Kavita. How are you?
Hey, Kavita. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm excited to talk to you.
Thank you.
Toni,
Yeah.
what do you see happening in terms of, I paint, I'm an artist aside from my profession, and I want to start doing art shows and hopefully selling this year. And also wanted to know if I should move into a new home, a bigger home this coming year.
Okay, so I'm going to take one of those questions. I want to know, what do you think is more
Okay.
important, the move or the art?
The move.
Okay, for the move, I'm going to say you should move. You should wait until you find obviously, wait until you find the right place. Don't put yourself under pressure, is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Make sure that the place you're moving into feels right and has the appropriate space for you. Don't sacrifice, is what I'm hearing. And allow
Okay.
yourself to take the time. Like the one thing that they're saying is, take the time you need to find the correct space that feels right over the space that maybe, I don't know if makes sense is the right word, but that's what they're saying about the move. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You are
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, beautiful. And thank you so much for calling in and being on the call, on the chat. I love that. Thank you so much, love.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take one online question, and then I am going to go into the next caller, who is, excuse me, 308 or 303. I'm so sorry. So Angie, who is in the chat, Angie, are you still here with us? Will AD and I be in a relationship with each other before 2023? Okay, I think you're referring to a very specific relationship, and I get a no on that, but we're a week out. Okay. So what I'm going to say, it's, I'm sorry, but she's asking actually more specifically before July of 2023, not just 2023. I'm sorry, you guys. Will they be in a relationship before July of 2023? I am getting somewhat. I don't like that answer. I don't like it at all. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you, Angie. And I always like answering these questions better over the phone because I can really connect with the energy of the person that way. Angie, what I'm hearing is this will either this person specifically or the situation will be a very complicated and convoluted situation. Um, Now, how I'm going to say this, please make it work for your situation. Okay. There are a few warning signs that you've already seen, Angie, is what I'm hearing. And uh, um, it would be really in your best interest if you took a step back and really looked at everything before you tried to move forward. This situation, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm getting, this situation is going to be very the word convoluted, and I'm not even sure what convoluted means for mixed up or a lot of confusion in this situation, and it's going to be complicated. I do feel like, and Angie, I don't know for sure, I'm just saying what I'm hearing. I do feel like there's another person or people involved in this situation. Oh, and that is, oh, I always have ringing in my ears, but that went straight. I don't know. Now, let me be clear. Anytime somebody says somebody else can be involved, it doesn't mean he is piping another woman. That is not what that always means. It means they could have a shady nephew, or their mom makes a lot of their choices still, even as full grown adults. Sometimes that does happen. It could be that um, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be an ex he's not just over. It doesn't even mean he's still talking to that ex. It just means that there's at least one other person, if not other people. And what it really could mean too is that there is a ex partner with children and wanting, or a child, and wanting to make all the right choices for everybody involved. I don't know the situation on this. What I'm going to say is whatever happens in this situation, make sure that you can handle it and you're emotionally ready for it, because we can completely love a person, be so in love with that person, but the situation is just not healthy for us. Make sure you're taking yourself into a healthy situation no matter what the situation is. Okay. And Angie said, I think his family might disapprove of me. Okay. So Angie, and that can be the case. And that can be the case. With, I'm not saying in your situation, in some situations, and that puts both of you in a really difficult situation. I am going to tell you, Angie, if you go into this situation, it's going to be a complicated situation from beginning to end. That's just what I'm hearing. And again, I'm going to say this again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Angie, I don't want to spill anybody's tea, but I am going to say what Spirit is saying to me. I do feel like that I hear the word drugs. Now, before anybody, I'm going to explain when I hear the word drugs, this is what it means. Okay, it can mean literally that somebody's doing drugs. It doesn't have to be him. It can be somebody in his life. It could be, either party, him, her, it, or somebody in their life. Now, the other meaning of drugs could be somebody needs to be on a prescription medication that they are not taking, or somebody is misusing a prescription medication, or it's been misprescribed, like they're not taking enough or they're taking too much, or They need to be on a medication. They've been prescribed a medication. They're not taking a medication. There's someplace in this situation, there's either a medication and or drugs that are also going to influence this situation. Now, again, I'm not accusing him of doing drugs. I've never even met the guy or girl. I just know the initials are AD. And what this could mean also is if his family influences him, maybe somebody in his family needs some kind of something. Anyway, that's what I'm hearing for you, Angie. You're a full-grown adult. I am not the boss of you. You get to make your very own decisions. Please make them wisely, and please make the ones that are healthiest and best for you. I am going to give, okay, here's what I'm going to do for everybody watching, listening, rewatching, re-listening. I do this thing and I tell a lot of people in private sessions to do this, and it's extremely helpful. Pretend you're sitting with a therapist or a counselor or a psychotherapist, and they're going to ask you certain questions. And those questions are always open-ended questions. And the questions will be something like this. Tell me a little bit about the person. If you can't get past the looks, if you can't give that in-depth description of that person, figure that out. What's drawn you? How do you think this will turn out? If you already know his family feels A, B, or C, how do you think that's going to work long term? Because love, I'm going to tell you this, love, we think love is all you need. Love is not always enough. And even if you and this person love each other 100, that is not always enough. You need to figure out, love is one aspect of a relationship. You need to figure out the rest of it before you dive deep into it. Okay. Angie, thank you so much for asking that question. If you are in the chat and you would like to ask a question on air, call in and ask that question. The number is 845-277-9131. If you want to set up a private session with me because you have a question or a lot of questions, the number is, or the website is www.tonig.info. This is the number on here is only the call-in number. It is not my business number. That's what I was looking for. Hey, Amy. Hey, goodness gracious. Hey, hi, Erin. I'll get to you guys in a minute. I'm going to go back to the call log. For example, the person I'm going to take right now, that they've been waiting 34 minutes. So 303. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, happy holidays. Allison in Florida.
Hey, Allison, how can I help you today?
I've been sitting here trying to decide whether or not I want to have a medium question or just a general question. So I'm going to go with the general, I think. There's a couple of people on the other side that I could really maybe connect with them too.
Is one of them your mom?
She is on the other side, but she is not permitted in my space. But I have a grandmother. Who probably wouldn't mind saying a thing or two. So my grandmother probably would be. We were not close in life, but I know she watches over a lot of people. Her name is Ruth.
Ruth. Okay. So I'm just going to say, really, for what it's worth, because mom is here and I have an agreement with Spirit. If they say it, I repeat it. And typically if we were one-on-one, whatever, she's just singing that song. I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know if you know, I think, oh my God, I hear the words Tammy Wynette. I don't even know if that's who sings it, but it's, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let that go.
Yeah.
That just so you know, that's coming from there. Now, Grandma Ruth is wanting, she comes in with a completely different energy and more upbeat,
Yeah.
very strong, very robust, like strong. And Grandma Ruth is wanting to tell you, okay, just give me a second here, because she's like on the other side, they talk a million miles a minute, like and it all it all comes out like and 20 things come at me at once, and I'm asking her to like slow your roll, Grandma. So the first thing that she's saying is she wants you to know that, okay, I am so sorry. I am going to say this to you, and I hope it makes perfect sense to you. And the way I would understand this and the way you understand this may be two completely different ways. What she wants to say is everything changes when you change. Nothing changes if you don't change. So it's all up to you, whatever changes you want to see coming in. So if you change one thing about you, your whole entire world will change. So allow yourself to be in that space where you allow yourself to start changing. And not that there's anything wrong with you. She wants to make sure you know that. But there's, I started to say this and I started laughing. So I'm so sorry. I lost the way she was saying it. But she's a very solid woman, and she's very fact stated. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She says, there's nothing wrong with you, but there's room for improvement in everybody. It's not about where you are, it's about where you want to be. It's about where you want to go. And I don't know if you're watching me on YouTube, but I tell everybody in my office, or when I'm doing readings, I'm right-handed. I am a right-handed person. So when I start pointing and moving with my left hand, that is spirit coming through and pointing and making their point. You grab grab the bull by the horns and start steering it, and the bull is life. So just start deciding, and like, I know what she's saying here, and I know what she's trying to say. And what I'm going to say to you is, she's going to repeat one thing, and I'm going to allow her to repeat this once. Nothing changes unless you change. And just think differently about it. Think differently about it. Just think differently about the situation, and things will change, and then you'll get the outcome that you want. Okay, that is a very I love that message, first of all, because it's so true for everybody, and I hope it makes sense for the situation that you're in right now. Well, I think it would make sense for everybody's situation, but I hope that resonates with you personally in this moment.
Okay.
I know, it's kind of like a riddle, right? It's kind of like a riddle. I think if there's something you're thinking about, if you want to do this or you want to do that, or there's something that you want and you're not quite sure how to get there, she's saying just make a change within yourself and it will all come together. Like, or make a change in the way you're thinking about it, or the processes that you're having about it, and it will all come together. I certainly hope that makes sense to you. I certainly hope it makes sense.
The concept makes sense. Yeah, the concept makes
Okay,
sense.
perfect.
So,
well,
it applies to all of us in life.
Exactly.
For sure.
And exactly. And usually, excuse me, usually a message will come through like that when we're stuck and we're not sure how to or what to for the next step. And I think that's a really,
Yeah.
yeah. So I hope that's helpful, love. I really, really hope that's helpful.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Happy New Year. I hope it's amazing and blessed. And I hope you call in again. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Bye
welcome.
now. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And real quick, I just want to say, when we're here in this world, we all do things. And I'm not saying anybody needs to do anything, but once we leave this world and we go to the next world or the heaven, whatever we want to call it, we completely change. And I've died 3 times. I know. All the fear, all the ego, all the behaviors fall away. All that's left is love. I know that. I know it for a fact. But even I sometimes think that my loved ones who have gone to the other side still have the same personality and characteristics that they did when they were here. And that's not true. They don't. They're pure love now, and they want to help and they want to make up. Even though here we're fulfilling agreements and life paths and soul purposes, on the other side, they want to help make it easier for us. I just want everybody to know that. So that is what I'm going to say. That's that. I'm going to go to the very next caller, who is 303. Wait, did I just do 303? I did a 303. I think I did a 303. Okay, I'm just going to go to 303. If I already did this caller, hey, 303.
We just talked.
Okay, thank you so much. So sorry. Thank you, love. Okay, see. Okay, I'm going to go to 414. 414. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Wednesday, and I'm calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name, love?
Wednesday, like the day of the week.
Okay, Wednesday. I love that. Like on the Addams Family. Okay, love. How can I?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
ma'am, thank you.
How can I help you, love?
I'm gonna kind of do a general. I've been going through a series of highly unfortunate events for about the last 18 to 24 months, and I'm just kind of wondering if you could tell me, I guess, where to kind of go next, and if you have any guidance for me.
Okay. Give me just a really quick second here, because I'm trying to get through something with you. And basically what that means is there's something I'm trying to get to the source of this, to what this is. Okay, there we go. Okay. When I do something like that, I'm testing things to see what needs to be cleared, if it's, A, B, or C. So I found the thing, and I'm going to say this. I typically don't ever, ever, ever say this on air. Never. So here we go. I'm about to lose all my people right now. All magic, curses, hexes, voodoo spells, witchcraft, brouhaha has been cleared from her. I get a note. We're going to clear that. Now, I want to, before everybody starts going freaked out here, I want to tell you something. When somebody prays, let's just say somebody's in the hospital and we pray for them to get better. That's a form of manifesting for that person or sending magic to that person. When somebody gets upset with us and wishes us harm, that is another form of sending us energy. One form is good energy, another form is bad energy. And we got a lot of trifling but people out here that, don't always mean the best for everybody. I'm not saying that's the solid case here, but for anybody listening, watching, whatever, if any icky energy is coming towards you, we're going to clear all of that now, and you should feel that Some of you will feel it pulling off of you. Some of you will feel this, some of you will not. And if you don't feel it, it's okay. It doesn't mean it's not working. Maybe nobody's sending you trifling energy, or you don't have trifling people in your life. But the best way I can describe this is there are people who really love us and people who are really jealous of us. And those jealous people are not sending us love. So we're removing everything that is not love that's being sent to us. That's the easiest way to describe that. So as we clear that, I'm going to tell you that within a month's time, within a month, meaning prior to the end of January, things should turn around for you. Now, I feel like it's going to be right near the end of January, and you're really going to have to keep your floaters on. You're going to have to keep your head above water. Floaters are those little things we put around babies' arms to make sure they don't in the water. You're really going to have to keep your floaters on between now and the end of January, and just like keep kicking and get to the shore. You're going to be on land. And then in the beginning of February, you're going to be moving forward. I do feel like these unfortunate events, it is unfortunate. Some of them were meant to be, no matter what, they just would have happened. Others, yeah, there's been some chaos. There's been a lot of chaos. There it is. That's it, baby. Okay. Magic, curse, sex, voodoo, spells, witchcraft, brouhaha has been cleared from her. That's it, baby. We gotcha. Okay. All that causes has been cleared. It's been healed. Yep. Okay, baby girl. You should feel a little bit of a difference by the end of this show. You should feel a difference now, because I just felt this huge, like, clump of air go, or energy. I'm going to tell you, you're going to start noticing a little bit of a difference, but until near the end of January, you're going to have to really keep your head on swivel, keep yourself aware of everything that's going on. Be very, very, very proactive in your life. Did everybody that's watching me just see that flash? What was that? There's nothing going on. Did you guys see that flash of light? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. There was just this flash of light. Am I the only one who saw that? Did you guys see that? Oh my holy. Okay, sorry, sweetie. When February, given the fact that you keep moving forward, that you just keep putting one foot, tunnel vision, eyes forward, head forward, and you need to drop some people in your life. Now, I'm not going to say who these people are. You already know who these people are. But you need to let go of a couple people in your life, because I feel like as you're kicking your feet, trying to get out of the deep end and get to the shelf, they're holding on to your feet, not because they want you to take you to the shore, but they want to keep you, like that statement, misery loves company, is kind of what I'm getting. They want to keep you like, no, just stay here with us. It's so easy. Okay. So that is the advice that, spirit and the angels, when I say spirit, it's really angels, folks. It's just angels. That's the advice that the angels have for you. And what I would say to you is just keep moving forward, and start planning what you want for the next year. I feel like you have the potential to have a lot of really powerful changes coming in as far as work and money, and even friendships and relationships. And it's all going to be you keeping moving forward, and being in that space. Okay, beautiful girl.
I'm sorry, I had you on mute, so there was no noise in the background. But yes, thank you very much.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. And thank you so much for calling in. Happy New Year. I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. And I'm here every Monday and Wednesday at noon. So if you want to call back in, if you need further guidance, please, by all means do. Okay, love?
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. And I do want to say something really quickly. You know, sometimes we feel badly if we have to move away from certain groups of people. We don't, or a person, we don't have to make this a permanent switch up. Just long enough to get ourselves where we need to be is very important. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to go to an online question. Blessings. Toni, happy holidays, blessings. I recently felt betrayed by a family. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, by a family and a friend. Where do you see the relationships going forward in the new year? Thank you. Okay, thank you. And that is kind of in alignment with 414. Here's what I'm going to tell you. As far as okay, blessings. If you're still here, say hi. Let me know you're still here and I'm not just answering this. You know, the holidays are very difficult. We're around people we're normally not around, or even if we are always around these people during the holidays, emotions and emotional triggers are on heightened levels. I mean, we're all waiting for that thing that happened 20 years ago to happen again. We're all stressed about the money that is being spent. Even if you have a lot of money, you're still spending money. Just because people have money doesn't mean they love to spend money. Okay. Even if you can afford the holidays, it doesn't mean you're, whatever. And I think a lot of people can understand that. And we're all nervous about, is everybody going to enjoy blah, 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 blah. All of that. Now, I am going to tell you this. I take the holidays with a grain of salt, and I kind of try to stay by myself for all the reasons I just mentioned. I do feel like your family situation is going to get better. Ask yourself why you felt betrayed. Was this, and I'm sorry, blessings, that I have to say it to you this way, but I'm going to say it to you this way. Is this something that was a trigger of yours? Or is this something that was a trigger, their trigger, that there goes the flash again. Oh my God, did you guys see that? Was this, and there's nothing going on. Like there are no cars going by, nothing coming in. Holy cow, that is amazing to me. Thank you for letting us know you're here. Was this your trigger or was it their trigger? And is this a big betrayal? Now, I am going to tell you, if this is something that has happened more than once, you might want to separate yourself. But if it's a one-time holiday thing, you got to kind of like put it in perspective and weigh it out against the relationship itself. That's the advice I have for you. I don't even know if you're still here. You haven't commented again. I am going to go to, oh, blessings. Hi, there you go. I'm going to say, I didn't have it far enough up. I'm sorry, blessings. I'm going to tell you whatever this was. I just keep hearing the word passing. It's going to pass. It's passing. It's whatever the word passing means for you. But if it were me and I heard passing, I would take that as, in this situation, this too shall pass, and this too shall pass. Okay, sweetie. And I hope that does help you. If you are in the call log and you would like me to take your call, you have to press 1 for me to take your call. Okay. Thank you so much in the call log. And okay, passing literally meant a passing because her aunt passed on Friday. Okay, again, sweetie, it's Christmas. heightened emotions from the holidays, and then somebody passed and heightened emotions. And I'm so sorry for everything you're going and your aunt passing. What's your aunt's first name? Let's talk with her. I feel like she's here, but please give me your first name so I can confirm that. If you're comfortable with that. If you're comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable with it, it's okay. I asked for a name and I can't pronounce the name. Morrison. Morrison. Okay. I'm just going to call her M. She knows who she is. She's here. Mo. Thank you, Mo. Oh, thank you. Thank you, blessings for that. Permission for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Mo. So the first thing I hear is two songs, and I can't remember the first song because it came and went so quick. But the second song is "Here Come the Hot Step," and I don't know if that means something to you, somebody in the family, or her. So that just came through right away. And the first thing she is saying is that, sometimes when there's so much. Okay. Sometimes when there's so much going on, and the good emotions and the happy emotions with the sad emotions, people are just like roller coasters, and you don't know what you're going to get from one second to the next. This past weekend, just let everything wash away. Let it wash away with the tide. Don't hold on to this for now. If it happens again, that's another story. You had an expectation of I'm just going to leave it at you had an expectation, and maybe you had a right to have that expectation. This is from your aunt, not me. But others were trying to fulfill their own expectations during this season. Okay, so please know that. Please know that. And then the next thing that she wants to say is it's going to be a bit of a ride over the next couple of days and weeks. So just brace yourself emotionally and allow yourself to be at peace as much as you can without be the observer. Thank you, Mo. Be the observer of the situation, and you will grow and evolve and have so much more understanding as this goes through. Okay, so please know that. Please do know that. Please. And I'm so sorry for your loss, and she's blessed. She is saying she wanted to be home for Christmas. She just wanted to be. I'm gonna cry. Oh, I can't even right now. That feeling that she's giving me right now, girl. Oh, she's saying, I just wanted to be home for Christmas. And home being what we call heaven. And she is. And she is. And she is. Oh. Okay, everybody. I'm at the 58-minute mark of the show. I will be back Wednesday for a minimum of 30 minutes. If I did not get you today, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Please call in on Wednesday. Call in right away at noon or before noon. And
90 seconds.
You will be one of the very first callers, and I will make sure that I get you. Next, for everybody in the chat, if I did not get your question, I am so sorry that I did not get to you either. But again, I will be back on Wednesday. Thank you so much for liking the show. If you shared the show, thank you for sharing the show. Thank you for being here. I want you to know I love each and every one of you so stinking much.
60 seconds.
And if I don't get to talk to you prior to the new year, Happy New Year. Don't forget to make your wish list. Just write out everything you wish that would happen in 2020 23, world peace. Kathy, please definitely put that on your list. And I think as truths come out, we will have peace, because the truth always brings peace. Okay. Goodness gracious, Jessica. Oh my God, Jessica. And Jessica, girl, I love you. You know I do. Or as you would say it, I love your face. Johannes. Hi, how are you? You guys are so catching me at the end of the show, but I will be back Wednesday for 30. I'll be back Wednesday at noon for a minimum of 30 minutes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody.